Welcome back. I'm Wyatt Goolsby in for Lauren Ashburn. The Department of Veterans Affairs wants to hold VA employees accountable. The Senate Committee on Veterans Affairs introduced a bill this week allowing the VA Secretary to dismiss bad employees faster and protect whistleblowers. Joining us now is Shaun Rieley, Senior Policy Analyst at Concerned Veterans for America. Shaun, this bill comes in response to the scandal at the VA Medical Center in 2014. As many as 40 veterans died while waiting for medical care. Do you think this bill goes far enough to address the problem?
Yeah, so in the wake of that scandal, there was a bill that was passed that addressed some of the problems. But I think what we've seen since then is that that bill did not go far enough. And so we have advocated over the last couple of years for another bill that would address some of the problems that continue. This bill, I think, does go far enough. The bill, there was a bill that came over from the House that was deemed, or that was a bit controversial. The Senate has since worked within itself to come up with a compromise bill. It was actually introduced yesterday, and that bill will be going through the Senate Veterans Affairs Committee, and that bill we're supportive of.
What's your assessment of morale right now among veterans?
I think a lot of veterans are frustrated. I think they have been promised certain things that they feel like they are not receiving. They feel like there's a lot of broken promises. They feel like they have put their lives on the line in many cases to serve this country, and that those promises aren't being kept.
Well, David Shulkin, the Secretary of Veteran Affairs, testified yesterday before a Senate subcommittee. In your opinion, what do veterans really need most from the VA?
Well, I think what they need is they need flexibility. They need to be able to. They need to be given choice, and they need timely care. They need care when they need it. We see there's been a rash of suicide. Veteran suicide has been an issue. Part of that is because veterans are unable to get in and get the care that they need, the mental health care that they need in a timely manner. And then we see all these other instances where, whether it's physical or mental, where veterans really are not being served. And so I think the things that veterans need is a system, and that they deserve, is a system that serves them.
Well, when you talk about that system, Shulkin has talked about this idea of making the VA program more like a private sector operation. Do you think that would be a good idea? Would that help at all?
Well, so there are a couple different proposals out there, ideas about this. Some people just say we should just voucher the whole thing and get rid of the whole brick and mortar system. We don't actually think that that's the right way to go, but what we do think is that we need a system that is centered on the veteran, and give the veteran the choice to go where he or she feels they're best cared for, or whether it's what's more convenient. Some veterans live in very remote areas where there's not a VA facility nearby, and so when they're kept in that system and not given a choice, it makes it very difficult for them to kind of get the care that they need in a timely manner, in a way that's convenient.
It has been so difficult for so many military members over the years, and it does seem to be choice seems to be the big thing that everybody seems to be advocating for.
Sure.
Shaun Rieley, Senior Policy Analyst at Concerned Veterans for America. Thanks so much for talking with us.
Thank you.